Okay, we are back. Again. In Master 4. Let's keep trying this. We've been here for like, what, 30 hours in the same rank? And this has been 2 times the amount of like that last time I was spent, what, 15 hours in Master 2? It's been like 30 hours at this point. But we're still trying. We still got today, Friday, and Saturday. And you could still say Sunday, but I get out of work 2 hours before rank resets on Sunday. So that's probably not going to work out that day. YouTube Mystics, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. But yeah, I get out of my work 2 hours before rank resets. Which means that what am I going to do? Get out in the stream for 2 hours before the stuff goes out? Like, it's basically today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Still same deck list. Yeah, you want to see the history from yesterday. We made it to Master 3 and then de-linked immediately back to Master 4. It's been absolutely abysmal. What isn't even, yeah, so over 20 games of this. By the way, we didn't scoop at all during the opponent's turn. Not at all. Like, we didn't go, oh, we're going second. Oh, Malice or Raziel go second. No. So you see, all these games have been full out me waiting through my opponent's turn every single time. And now I'm, so yeah, it's been full out 20 full-fledged games. It's been pretty obnoxious. But we're gonna try again. Draw the out. Sent from the deck to the graveyard. Do peddler monsters go to the extra deck? No, they go to the graveyard. Now, Raise You can out Avermax sync the IP unless they have Typhoon. Raise You can they can out Avermax. They go Detonate attack into Avermax. Avermax activates its effects to boost its attack and then cross negates it. And the Detonator just attaches one material to protect it. Avermax is destroyed by battle. Alright. His hand dies from one disruption, but it's 60 cards. So actually, this hand is really bad still. Like, what can we do? Cerberus pop, add a card. Use that first. Do that. Honestly, kind of hoping that they have Ash so that I can draw something maybe better. Yeah. Because, honestly, what if he didn't have anything? Jack King add, Jack King summon out Cerberus, that's 2 counters. If Endymion, that's 3, and I wouldn't have enough at all, so I need to draw 2. Also, 60 cards and they do a hand trap. Okay, we can try it this way. Indigo Trash Necros is better? What? We got nib on top of all this too. Which is funny. I forgot what's that. That's 3, 1, 1. Okay, let's do this. I can nether that because it's still just getting rid of 1 counter, but Citadel's effect already used up. He drew Ash and Nibiru, and I'm in 60 cards. There's no way to get Citadel to another counter, I don't think. Because I want to go remove 3 counters, get Servant, not create Servant, but that's still just 2. Institution would have been great in the starting hand instead of second Citadel. I 100% agree, Evo. 100%. Also, glad you're here. Thank you for the support. I can remove... I'm trying to think of what's better. He's got Nibiru, so like that means there's only 3 cards in his hand I gotta worry about. So if I can remove 1 counter from Magistro to add a Jackal, link it to Selene, need effect, and then Endymion's. There's only like 2 counters here though. I'm trying to think, is there a way that I can get a 3rd counter onto Citadel? I don't think so. So yeah, let's just do this now. Yeah, we'll move 1 counter from Magister. Now he's getting the Biru. Okay. Sivo, shout out you, Goober. Appreciate you, Canadian. Eva watches Master now. He retired from playing this stupid game. It is a very horrible game. Even DK has said so. He said Master Duel sucks. I'm like, you know what? He might be right. Oh, yeah. If you guys know, yesterday. Oh my goodness, this isn't branded, but I was gonna summon out. It's gonna be Celine and then Endymion. So it's gonna have Endymion, Celine, and Jacko King on the field. Oh, wow. Guys know, yeah, yesterday I didn't scoop whatsoever until the very last game, but I realized it's been 6 duels. But what was this person against anyway? Oh yeah, it was freaking stun. Black Dragon's getting unbanned. Yep, Bob is 5 special summons. Yeah, Shadow. We did my Horus deck. It now bricks 40 times more than before. Big sad. Ah, that is the big sad. I won't be done with Yugioh in general. I just would be done with the fakeness of Master Duel. Like, come on. But I hope that if Endymion gets more support, I can get it in real life. And if Electric gets unbanned, I'll hope to go back to locals. That'd be pretty cool. Necros and Mermaid and Necros and Shadow all these together. Watch the West Field spell was my bad. Yeah. This hand. Oh, that's fun. Actually, can I play around that? You can have it. My goodness. Pearlia and something else. Axie and Pearlia. Very nice. The amount of times I have gotten max seed this is actually ridiculous. And by deck, he thinks, yeah. Like, oh, hey, Rogers, how you doing? Into one pitch black power stone. That's a great idea. Already prepping my 8 Yugioh decks. Hacker Girl support should be dropping next month. That'll be so much fun. More malice is what we need. But how are you? Not so good. I've been 30 hours in the same rank. It's been really awful. Fun to watch Endymions to demolish other decks, but battle-wise it's just not that fun because of how fast they play and how much resources they get. Yeah. Pick the hero guy? Yeah, it's good Magus. He's here. He found him like last season. It's been really cool. I just watched his video earlier today. Increase in the hand all the time. And yeah, honestly, that increase in the hand is kind of a reflection, like, it kind of feels like that is how Konami was trying to make it. Bricks and all the rogue decks, so they have to play the meta decks. That just me, I didn't say that. Funny. Yep, I'll be talking. Hang on. I'll be taking the Mitsurugi cards and adding them to plants. The latter will suffer. Yep. They spent 3 cards in a monster to draw cards. Battle just banish one monster from the hand to draw. Not to mention there was a lower darkness that busts decks even more. They most likely have another. Every time I've negated some with Takia, they've had a second one in hand. But really more to support. Yeah, I think I missed some. I was even wondering to try more Reflection to somehow counter Triumphs, but hell nah. Yeah, if you have Reflection in your hand, then they're gonna have Pearlia. That's happened a lot. The 2-deck format not fun at all play. That is exactly right. Maxi's broken to stop giving me cards after 5. Yeah, so stupid purely since the past 4 meta weeklies, Grand Finals was Rousey for Malice, so the top 8 was only Malice and Malaziel. Yeah, I decided to skip the meta weekly entirely this week. What happened? Just ultra garbage now? Has to do with that Maxi and broken hit? Yeah. Alright, now I'm caught up on chat. Destroyed, is it the first game? This is the second game, actually. I went first in the last game, and the opponent, he had Ash Blossom, and technically kind of saved the turn, because Talons was able to draw 2. But he did Ash the card that hurts the most, which is Cerberus, but still, like, what do you call it? This is a Dual Drive, yeah. Let's go ahead the second Maxi. Yep. Otherwise, he attacks over Jackal King, and then he yeah, there's that. You have to negate that. Bro, guaranteed needs the cards to survive. Guaranteed needed cards to survive. What? That tempo, never mind. Shadow, when do you think they will finally add the new mass healers to TCG? As far as I know, they don't even have a release date for English yet. They took a long time to release the evil healers in Master Duel after they were already in TCG. But then again, didn't the Blue Eye Structure deck come out like really fast? Or is that I'm still thinking of Master Duel probably? So yeah, in TCG, I don't know. I feel as though maybe I can't really give a good guess. Fun, very fun. All right, GG's. The voice stuff like a month after CC dropped the starter deck? Yeah. If only Endymion had an extra 200 attack would help a lot. Why is that? That part to me is that outside of detonator hard counting particular strategies like fans, I think the deck can even be considered healthy. The only thing healthy at all about Ryzeal is that it's a short turn. Every single other thing does not deserve to be in the game. That's to drop the voice stuff, yeah. This hand's good, actually. And you have to go against Maxi yet again. Maxi's guaranteed now. Bounce might help out. I still set up a good board if I look at the hand. I think I can. If it's... Okay, here's the thing. I should definitely probably still look at the hand. Because he might have Impulse. Impulse? No. But look at that. Double Pydra. Tell me again why Pydra is not guaranteed in opening hands along with Maxi. It's always Pydra. Dark Hole can go. By the way, a Tenpai player actually drew Red Reboot against me. Like, if they have it, they're not gonna draw it because Konami realizes, oh, that doesn't help. That doesn't help the player. But Dark Hole's gone. That means the only thing he can hope to draw is a Droplet. Of course, it's Tenpai. Yeah, it's obviously Tenpai. Is this gonna help out if I do this? Yeah, we'll be fine if we do that. It's double Pydra and Red Reboot, so literally Red Reboot doesn't matter. The only thing Red Reboot will do is when he draws the Droplet for turn, as you know he will, he will be able to send Red Reboot away. But he will not be able to draw Lightning Storm and Droplet at the same time. So yeah. So yeah. Always Pydra. Masters skip the game so temple players always have Pydra in the hand. Yep. I've been saying, oh my goodness. I've been saying a lot for a long time. Tempai players have Maxi, Droplet, Lightning Storm, and Pydra all booted in their hand. Looks like it's just Maxi and Pydra this time, which is shocking. Ugh. Bye. Spoke into existence. You know they never get Wajeki. You know they got the Wajeki Droplet combo. Well, I used talents to look at their hand. It was Dark Hole. Yeah. You know he would have drawn the droplets for turn, but here's the thing. Nova Summon Pydra, right? Chain Jackal King. Droplets send Red Reboot Pydra and the other Pydra in hand. Negate the field, add Kaiban. Kaiban, add Chundra. Special summon it, and then he goes for game anyway. Like, it wasn't even a confirmed victory because he, as long as he drew Droplet, which he was going to if he didn't scoop, you know he would have had game still because he would have used Kaiban in the battle phase, summon out Chundra, Chundra battle, attack over Celine, summon out Fadra, summon out Pydra, and then he got game. He probably would have drawn Super Poly Droplet. He would have drawn the Droplet 100%. Like, I've played this game so long, I know exactly what they're gonna draw. Huzzah! They'd wait until the draw. Yeah, no. It looks like the player gave up before the game could carry him. Your mom. Whoa! This guy's name. Oh snap! I'm just gonna see. Wow. How is this guy's name allowed? Tone is right. It was fast. They're operating like a fun game, basically. Detonator just. I just miss it when the game used to be skillful. Like, I used to miss it when you actually had to think about your plays and, like, you know, outplay your opponent. And nowadays, you just go, like, it's the common joke of just, oh, yellow button, but it's true. I used to say before, like, a 4-year-old could play Detonator, like could play Ryzeal and win every single time they're at first, just because you just click whatever they can and they will win every single time. So that's it. So that's it then. Thank you, Punkcake. That was Premier from God of War. Probably would have drawn it. Sure. Similar how I can predict exactly what would draw, what the opponent will have. Yep. I mean, I have something like, you know, Upstart or Institution would help, and I drew both Upstart and Institution yesterday. That was pretty funny. But yeah, you can also even predict what the don't hit desires, don't hit desires, don't hit desires, don't hit desires. He hit Endymion, okay. But then again, he still probably has Ash for the desires. Yesterday I went against a Mermaid player, and he summoned Moon and Glacier. My hand was Basilisk, Citadel, Blue Boy, and Secrets. The 5th card was banished off of the card that looked at the hand and look at the hand, you know? And I said if he hits Citadel or Basilisk, I'm okay, because Blue Boy and Secrets in the hand, but if he hits either one of them, then I'm, like, it's not going to be good. And then he hit both Blue Boy and Secrets, I'm like, okay. Oh, this is fun. He's still going to end on Detonator after all this, by the way. Of course, playing Ryzeal. Yeah, I think Yugioh's kind of cooked Master in particular. Yeah. Go with the paper, we have to show him now. Endymion is a technical deck from watching you play. Granted, you have been playing this deck for a while. I'm not sure what you mean by technical. Is that like, you know, like strategic or what? You can still go into the Detonator after all this and still get his 6 pops. This game is entirely luck? Yeah. Whoever threw that paper. Yeah, I think they... Oh, whoever threw that paper... Oh, Fuse Biscuits, I got you. Whoever threw that paper, your mom's... Yeah, I know that one. Double Jack King. This hand would be actually good if Ryzeal was a fair deck. The random hand whip also hits your important cards 90% of the time. True. Didn't hit desires though. Literally, if I had talents, I could force out a card, you know? He would chain to pop himself, and then Carve the Grave could deal with it. Yep. Like I said, it's literally just click yes simulator. And I know that's been in the game for a while. It's just, oh yeah, you just gotta click yes. But this is literally, like, there is not a time where you could actually have to think. You can close your eyes and still win. Like, what do you call it? That one, I was watching Samurai versus Syriax, the Blue Eyes versus, whatever gameplay. Blue Eyes versus, 6 Samurai, he made a video that's like 56 minutes long. And it's, CX said, yeah, you don't even need to think. You just close your eyes and click negate. And I was like, that's exactly right. Yep. It's like, if I pen someone out Jackal King right now, I have no play after that. Literally. Honestly, obviously, it's you lose this time, but the only chance I have at having a single turn at doing anything is to search something and then try to pen someone out. You don't get anything from reporting? Report him. What are you talking about? You mean what is one of the easiest pendulum decks to pick up? Really? Was it? I always thought that Endymion was pretty difficult. And they even said something like Zephyr Endymion is even more difficult, but they just said that just because Endymion itself was difficult. Didn't really think that it was really that like super. I thought that it was somewhat like, you know, the deck doesn't play for you. It's not lineal strategies. Ooh. Okay. Just no Maxi, and we should be chilling. Even through a Droll or an Ash, we should be okay. This hand's actually pretty decent. But he's got Maxi. Okay, reporting. I don't know if there's a reason to... Is he saying report this guy for using Ryzeal? That doesn't seem right. Like report someone for using the newest deck is that doesn't seem right. Like I don't know. Like what's the reportable offense? Oh, he still got something. I thought he was gonna chain back C here. I was gonna go Cerberus, add Good, and pass, and also Talent Stick in the hand, but because of his name, maybe. Oh, is that it? He's probably means before his name. Oh, yikes. We'll go draw 2 here. I mean, that's okay. Okay. Add Servant, put the counter on Magister. Magister can trigger summon out Jackal. Servant can trigger summon out Endymion. And then we have another penalty in hand. We can set up both scales with the Electromite and still have 3 negates. But it looks like it wasn't. It was probably Marcher or Lancia. Yeah, it was Marcher. I mean, it could have been Lancia too, but he went at 1 for the cross-out target. Very nice. If both Chimers were brought in, Maxi should have run away. Yeah, I agree. Why can't all games be like this? Because Konami needs to sell profit. But, I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised that there was no Maxi. That's nice. I was tempted to use Talents to look at the hand, but I'm like, nah, if it is just a card that can activate whatever, like March Hare, then I'm throwing the game for that. Maxi, Max Quinn, that's a good one. Games depend too much on who starts first. I'm not talking about win rate, but how you have to interact to play turn 2. Is internet. Can we just get an internet victory? And another man. Another. Basically, it's always that when I start, the opponent never has it's always that they have a quick effect in hand. It could be back C, but it could also be something you can never really tell. But it's really getting tired to having to wait. We just get a this guy's name Mateus sounds really familiar. Oh no, my opponent's playing the game. Yeah, it's Maxi every time. Guaranteed. Oh my goodness. You think he wants to, like, duel me or something? I'm kind of, like, tempted to just keep on doing this until he does duel. Nah, that's just a bad idea. I was, like, deciding maybe I should just keep on trying to draw until he tries to duel me, but I think that's just a bad idea. Should have had 2 counters extra on the Jackal. Because of the magic activation. It'd be hilarious if he uses his Duel here. Come on, draw me. Use it. Aww. It's Impulse. Can you just lose connection, please? Save me some time. Nope. Normally I would go Jacko King instead, but if I do end up going into Electromite and stuff, you kind of have to still. Like you always have to. May have Impromo Droll? Yeah. Okay. This guy's internet. Can you just please like lose connection? His internet's been wonky the whole game. Unfortunately, the Bashik summon really didn't do me any good. Sure. Forgot that I could summon Servant. Usually it's not on the priority list, you know. Oh my goodness, dude. John's Wi-Fi could be an unfortunate PS5 player like me. Maybe so. The drawing called by after XC Ash also guaranteed. Yeah. But this deck is being started serving a Jackal. Stop. It's the standby pay. Okay, I just saw your comment there. The two insta glued to their hand. Yep. That's why I always say that limiting cards or some of it doesn't mean anything because they're still going to draw it when they need it. Why can't Donald's Wi-Fi? It was that. Why is he targeting Jackal King? My guess is that he's got Purge. Oh, wow. Wait, now you're using Nibiru while I still have my Jackal King up. Before he's negated. Wow. Bet you could put it down right now. I would go into Apollo, but I'd rather just do this here. Impulses, right? Impulse. Brandon's on the fritz, yeah. Unfortunately, even though he's using up all his hand traps, it doesn't matter. Maxi just refreshes the hand. Okay. The heal button, Turbo, you're welcome. Yeah. How is this player playing Master Rank though? It's because he's playing Maxi. And if you're going second, you will have Maxi in the hand as long as you're playing meta. Oh, that's getting negated so fast. Epi uses another one. Epi starts off with like a graveyard effect, like Maiden or something, so I can use Called By and actually get the counters back. Because yeah, while my counters are low, I can still get them back whenever with Called By. There's that. How many board breakers is this guy on, huh? At least I can use Draco King and not have to worry about Endymion, but obviously if he's on 8 board breakers or something in one card combo, then it's not gonna matter. And then battle phase, right? Board breakers, yes. Flip Tree Star Liquidation and Change Roll. I remember that. Yeah, look yourself. Trying to negate it, which is funny because Celine's gonna get her counters, and then I have other dragons anyway. Okay. Now this is interesting, which means Polly is going to use the effect to banish, negate, and then he's gonna try to banish it from graveyard, and then I can chain Called By. If he had a talents, he would have used it at the start of the turn, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, now I don't have to use Called By. You almost summon Hydra? Yeah, I was expecting that. Well, I mean, I'm expecting something along those lines. Or like Lightning Storm. He's banishing his own Chessy Cat. Maybe he wants to Chainlink block? I don't know. Banishing White Rabbit. Fortunately, Celine is not a negate anymore because it couldn't balance a card that negated. Like, yeah. So it's just 2 more with Jack King and called by. Maybe should take out a player once by looping the card for like 14 turns, good old days. That's funny. I had a bricked hand. Okay, this is one of my fonder moments. I used to play Yugioh Pro, the dawn of a new era, and I was using Dark Magician back in those days. And I knew exactly what Trick Stars does. My opponent probably didn't think I knew anything at all, but I completely bricked, obviously, Dark Magician. And Yugioh Pro has a chat box on the bottom of it. And the guy asked me, as soon as he ended his turn, how do you like your hand? My hand was an absolute brick. I said, best hand ever, GG's. And then he reincarnation, banished my bricked hand, and I drew the perfect hand, and OTK'd him right then and there. It was so funny. I was like, I know what reincarnation does. I'm gonna tell you this hand's great. And then he gave me a brand new hand. I'm like, okay, thank you. I know I didn't set that first if it was a trap that could dodge. Oh, that's probably because he just drew it with the chest he can't, right? Dormouse Moo, I have come to bargain. Dormouse Moo, I've come to bargain. Dormouse Moo, yeah, you know, I can say that. Mouse, I don't know, Dormouse Moo, I guess that's. Internet? He surrendered! He was at McDonald's Wi-Fi connection failed, he actually surrendered. Okay. Wow, no board breakers. Like, no Lightning Storm, no Ejeki, no evenly matched. That's shocking. And he hand looped himself with 3 cards. Evenly was hand looped. So was Druid's Worm and Nibiru. You've come to Grab House. I've come to surrender. Right? Huh? Well, I know. I mean, that's weird. The one-up timing spell, all that waiting for the one-up. I mean, he did draw a bunch of back C, so it's not really as far-fetched, but still, all that waiting for a surrender. Yep. Well, I mean, wins are still good. This hand is, yeah. Gotta wait for the back C, of course. Gotta negate back C because regardless of what I draw, if I draw well and back C resolves, then what do you call it? I lose. If I don't draw well, oh, you couldn't say the call by, and then they have full combo anyway, like, I lose anyway, so might as well always negate the back C. Alright. Wow. Wow. Stomach of Knowledge glued to the hand. Now, if this was a servant of Endymion, I would probably still Knowledge just to get 2 bodies, but nope. Endymion wins Pure Aura? All that was what I do. If he had waited for Reflection Resolve and I called by, I'd have 3 counters, then I could have summoned out the Endymion from hand. And still been able to play somewhat. Maybe he bricked? No, he drew the droplet. Droplet said droplet. Backseat and droplet, by the way. This is a Tenpai player. Because they always draw backseat droplet. They draw 2 of the 4 at least. Battle phase. Oh, okay. Now, he could have went battle, activated Kaiman, I'd change negate, he changed drop and negate me. Why didn't he do that? Wasn't Pydra, though. That's weird. But yeah, Droplet, Lightning Storm, Maxi, Pydra. 2 of those 4 are at least guaranteed each time. Sometimes all 4. A rare negation of Droplet? I know, yeah. It's because he sent a spell, not a monster. What's even the best one to summon? He probably's going to summon Pydra or something, right? Because Pydra, what's Pydra going to do? Set the field spell? Undead? That's a funny name. We should follow. Yeah, it's Pydra. Hydra's coming now. It's not. Like, what would Hydra do though? Because if Kaiba was still not activatable, then yeah. But Hydra would just hit the field spell. It wouldn't do it much for him. He's very much looking to bite a dragon. Yeah. Is this game, or is there hope? There was hope. Him not starting with Kaiba means there's a bunch of hope. I thought he was gonna go evenly matched. This is not game. What are you talking about? Do you guys know who I am? Also, the whole "they can't be destroyed by battle" crap. I know it's yeah, it's this card. You have 5 monsters can't be destroyed by battle. I guess that's why he didn't go Hydra either as well, because he didn't want you to get destroyed. All of it. What about last dude? Just called by the Fadra? Exactly. Just whatever he targets off of by the dragon. As long as he doesn't have cross out or something. The water cross out. Oh, wait, no. It's not called by, it's knowledge face down. I kept thinking to myself that it was called by. No, it's knowledge. My bad. Just some electricity right now is now attacked. My mind tricked myself into thinking my face down was called by. Oh, F. Yeah, yeah. Where they go, cool belt, black hose. Yeah, there's that too. I guess I should have just kept the call by in hand, right? Yeah, it's game. Why not just chain synchro? That's what they usually do. Wait, is it game though? They're gonna summon out the level 10, and Biden's gonna summon out, but that's not enough attack points. Because he doesn't have Hydra. Needs to attack 3 times first to trigger Biden? Yeah, but you can declare the attack and then chain synchro to save yourself the life points. So this is just, this is 200, and then this is 2800, 28 plus 15, it's 4300. The 5 will big this moment? Yeah, it's game. He's gonna link 2 into Helix Fuse though. Or not? Oh no, yeah, he's he's locked into dragons, yeah, but he can still summon Helix Fuse. Would have loved to have drawn Anima so I could take the Biden. Binge draws. Oh, it doesn't really matter. You survived, I know, right? I don't believe it. I mean, wow, nice draw. We never doubted you for a second, Sarge, right? What if I just banish Transcendent from the field? Comeback time? What are the odds of a Nibiru, though? Covered Servant, Electromite, Jackal. Yeah, no, there actually isn't a way to dodge Nibiru. Because either moment I summon out Jackal, I will have enough. I would be my 5th summon. Because I went, yeah, no, Servant, Artemis, and then so yeah, I'm already under Nibiru, so let's do it this way. But when I attack with Chundra's gonna be able to activate the summon, so I gotta make sure I pop that beforehand. The strike revives itself with 3 more attacks it's cleared, so Biden already revived itself, and it's a once per duel effect. The card over here has not revived itself yet. Wow, that was when reboot. But I can just do this. We'll move with the 4th counter from DB in case the DB needs to bounce some, Get out of here. Come back time. Do you think it screws him though, right? It does, yes. But I'd still have a Mastery in Endymion for some follow-up next turn. Well, that happened. Nice. Turn 1 board was just 1 DB, by the way. Yep. Exactly. Through back C. I had to call by it, but yeah. Just like that. The single of birds a turn. Yeah. I thought that the 2 draws I was going to get was nothing, but I'm like, you know what? I can still pencil it up too. The way Bowser missed lethal with a deck that just click yes. He just had Kaiman, so it makes sense. Singing of birds a turn. I just got that. Oh, it's furniture. I mean, Deep Barrier sucks, absolutely, but, like, I'm glad it's not Malice or Ryziel. Oh, that's big welcome. That's a disruption for his turn if he gets a body on the field. I can use Called By to Chain Link block the lady. Okay. Got Big Welcome in Graveyard. And one in set face down. So either he uses the one that's face down, or he, whatever you call it. Or he used the one that's in the graveyard, so... Yeah, Big Welcomes, you can only use 1 effect per turn. So if he uses the graveyard effect, he just said it, by the way. If he uses that... Do I want to put Gouda? I'm going to get Gouda. He says Welcome's in the middle and the bottom. It's a hard once per turn for the... You can only use 1 effect. Kind of like the original made with Eyes of Blue. That's fun. Okay. Got a Chain Link block because if I don't, he will then summon out Coup Clock. Also chain to set D barrier, Coup Clock add to hand, and then Coup Clock lock me out for the turn. Because that's fun. It was my idea. I'll Chain Link block the lady. Time to go see the lady! You guys know that one, wait, what? Reduction. You guys know from God of War? Let's go see the lady. Sure. I never got to Chain Link block the lady. Well, you can Chain Link block with like a maxi. Those Coup Clock. Dude, is he in autopilot mode? He's at autopilot mode. Yeah, he still thinks that... He still is on the idea that he can that he is gonna set D barrier up in Coup Clock. He's on autopilot. Ooh, that's a good draw. What is this guy doing? Yeah, no, it's autopilot. He's like, he doesn't know how to play the game regularly. So, oh, it's ooh, no. He's gonna chain to set up the other card, right? Yep, impulse, set chain to set up D barrier, right? That's what he's waiting for. D barrier? So much fun! I love this game! Jackal. Yeah. Something. Salute? What are you talking about, Salute? Yeah, it seems like it's a bot, yeah. Ugh. Should have figured by the icon it was lab? Yeah. What's he targeting? Hmm. He's gonna be able to target himself anyway to attach to hand. If I didn't deal with it, he was gonna be able to do that anyway. I guess I could have just chain called by to the coup clock activation. Trap trick. Valence, by the way. The lovely comes out, it's over since you'll just reset D-barrier. I'm aware. Infinite value is so much fun. It's not even infinite value, it's infinite turn skips. Like, I don't even call it turn skips, I call it duel skips. Skip the duel for your opponent. Summon out, just because of, I'd rather, like, you know, summon out a monster. He's clearly got something. Lancia? What? Citadel. I have an idea here I want to try out. Ashes might be summoned in the wrong zone. How many counters we got? We got 8 yet? 4. We literally are 1 counter short. It's fine. We can make this work still. Ashes is kind of summoned in the wrong zone, but it's... I think we can still make this work. Fourth summon. Wanted to summon Jack and get Basher's Scale, but I'm so used to summoning it in the second and fourth zones. I think Rosa wouldn't even be misplaying. Go Madness. Is it really much to pen summon out right now? And in case I don't actually draw anything good, I can still negate my own card. You know? Or I can just manage them without tracking it. Yeah, we'll do this instead still. It's still fine. We can still summon magic from graveyard. This is one of those high-risk things, like, I'm going to draw into a low scale. What if you don't? Well, I didn't. This is what we do then instead. Get my floodgate, you know what surprise most lab players are? Yeah. Someone told me, like, someone in the comments, when I told them that D-Barrier shouldn't be legal, they go, no! We need D-Barrier, lab players need D-Barrier to be competitive. I'm like, so should we unban the barrier statue for Flu? Like, just because a deck needs something to be competitive does not make it a good, healthy thing for the deck. So I could link away. I could link away Badisher and let's see here. I can link away Badisher and Celine to Apollo. But no, we'll just keep it on. You need the floodgate just for your deck to come. It's a horrible reason. Yeah. It needed the... Okay, then. You think of 4 or 5 modern decks that could use floodgates? Yeah. He decided to hand loop himself for one. I was hoping that I could draw talents or something just so I could look at that hand. Basically MST. So it looks like it's like heavy. It's nope. You get negated. Y'all think he's gonna just go to Baguska and pass? If he does, I can just Endymion pop it. I could go Magister, sub it out, and then put Ryzeal back in hand. I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that just because it's free. You can only special summon the right sword as you want to turn. He normal summoned this card. If I bounce this card back, he can just special summon it again by sending attaching. Gonna go for now. Hope you can make some progress. So, appreciate you, Evo. You have a good night. Luckily, heroes don't use floodgates. That's a good point, Pancake. Heroes don't need floodgates to win. Lightning storm I was expecting. No droplet, which is nice. Okay. We got 48 people watching. That's awesome. Appreciate y'all for being here. He's at his motion game. He kind of deserves the win. The coin toss. That can get being frustrating. The victory against Ryziel Light. The beacon's hope is on the horizon. Going first, yeah, you can win against Ryziel if they don't have the maxi. Okay, well, we lose. He discarded the trap, though. His internet, though, couldn't get that. Oh, his Wi-Fi is stinky, though. Why is he stinky? You're stinky! Go shower! It's still a good video. Ew, why are you stinky? That's a funny one. I don't think that can play through 3 negates. Well, can it play through a internet connection fail? You can go through the last one. Yeah. Oh, also, I just realized this Blue Eyes player was on his demotion game. So, like, he probably is... I mean, props to him for still sticking with it and not coping to, other decks and stuff. He already uses wishes, right? What did wishes add in the first place? Sage and Roar. And everything else is self-explanatory. And I think he's already used... No, he hasn't used Roar yet, has he? Wait, was Mausoleum already in his hand? Yeah, it was already in his hand. That's why he doesn't have 4 cards in his hand. It's 3. Forget croaking. This dude is blinged out. Yeah. Wait, why would you send another wishes? There's really nothing else in the deck. Okay. What? Oh. My. Oh, that was the wrong card. I lose. I meant to 2 Garuda, not Jackal King. That was the wrong card. This is why you are ranking down, Judge, and I would have clown on this fool? Yeah. I meant to activate Garuda. That was a notification? Imperm. Yeah, I meant to go Garuda, pop the back row instead, and then Jacka can summon out Garuda, normal summon Magister, go SP to banish. He would chain Neo ultimate, and then I would go SP banish again. And then obviously Servant can then trigger. Okay, that was all. Cannot believe this is all resolving. I cannot. For the record, I was talking about him before the misplay, now I feel bad. Yeah. That's funny, but I know you're talking about the Blue-Eyes player. That's where you use Purge? Oh, funny. Hey. It's too late, that's activating. Doing that now? I don't think that's right. That's right. Yeah, I should have just used, was gonna go to pop the back row, and then I would have been home free to Jock and summon. Fortunately no. And also, wow, Purge destroying. I was gonna go into Celine after this. Yeah, if I activate anything in the other skates, obviously not gonna negate that. This would have been really easy to play through if I played correctly. And I don't have enough counters. Yeah, I misplayed. This is a very free win. Imperm, Purge, and that's basically it. And Good would have dealt with the Imperm before I put anything on the field. I was a nobleman. Was a nobleman. Cost out my neighbor. I was sad. Oh. Maybe he'll lose connection. Yeah. So strategy was Citadel, activate Garuda. Garuda pop the Imperm. Jacka can summon out summon out the Guru back on the field. Normal summon the Magister. Link it to, or I could normal summon the Servant. I think I have Reflection still in hand. Link it to Electrobite to do this stuff. If he was Veiled it, then I could still go Magister and Reflection, pen summon out one, and then go to Celine. Again, I still be on the Blue Spirit, so probably would have been best to yeah, normal summon the Magister. And I could have went into SP Little Light, targeting Blue Spirit. If Neo Blue chain, I can chain SP to banish Blue Spirit again. Are you on the floor? Target Citadel. He did target Citadel. It was someone's coming out Nib today. I was sad. Why didn't he use True Light during my turn? Remember, reading is hard to do? Yeah, this guy is also doing everything in his power to not read what opponent has? Yeah. Fortunately, he still wins because of the, unless I draw, like, Bestiary, and then he negates the Bestiary. Unless he uses 3 spells. Seems like he's just gonna go Chaotic Spheres, though. Double Disruption versus not a play in sight yet. Huh? Yep. Did we never do the permit stuff? He might. I gotta pay attention to what I activate, because this should have been a really simple game. He's had the McDonald's Wi-Fi for a long time. Saucy couldn't make me worm neither. Also good. Why did they not act late on your turn to summon Blue Eyes? I don't know. They probably knew or something. This guy's risking a lot when his internet's almost out. You can even use True Light in the battle phase if something goes wrong. It'd be hilarious if he loses his connection right now. Come on. Connection. Connection lost. Look at that. He's taking a while. He's really risking so much right now just doing this. Aw, there it goes. This dunce should have won 5 minutes ago. He sucks. Dang. Brutal. His internet's been going on all this whole time. We should be a wake up game right now. But unfortunately, I'm bad. The point of that was... Are the cards disconnected? Us? That'd be funny. Yeah, we should be at a rank up game. But unfortunately, no. Because what, that was Imperm, which doesn't do anything to us, and Purge, which that hand didn't do anything to us. It was just Blue Eye Spirit, but we had a hand that actually could deal with Blue Eye Spirit. Strangely enough. Now, in a world where Maxi and Droll don't exist, this hand is absolute fire. Like, absolutely fire of a hand. If Lingering Floodgates didn't exist, we'd be so cooking right now. But, unfortunately, when you go first in this game, your opponent will have Maxi. Rank up your elemental hero? Yep. Rank up your elemental hero! That's pretty funny. Right. Top of the grave, give it to us. I'm gonna still upstart it, see if I can draw it. Called by? No, not called by. Yep. Actually, I shouldn't be putting it on Reflection, that makes no sense. We should have been putting it on Jackal King. It would be funny if he purged that and I actually had a reason to put the counters in Reflection. Okay. There's the call to buy. Yep, he knows. I know that he knows. He did use Vord. Always the one on Vord. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's rad. I'm just lean. No food for. 4 extra draws. I think I'll just stop right here. I was gonna go Gouda and Electromite into Celine. That's 1 draw. Someone back out blue board. That's 2. Blue board and Endymion into IP Masquerade. Oh, that wouldn't have worked anyway. Because I wouldn't have the room for it. Is that? That's a huge mess. Had to change the force. Yep, exactly. You got that. You got the reference. The floors? Jesus. That's... 15 counters and Jack King is kind of crazy. Gotta see something here. Okay, but okay, let me check that. Star Ice is a pyro. That's Star and Ice are both pyro. You already use Ice, but you can still use Star. And what is Star's effect? That's good. Ice. So yeah, it was a bait. Well, I mean, he can still summon it. Instead of Lancia, wow. I was about to switch to Dark Magicians, not switch Captors. That's a great idea. Which was, you know, you wanna. If that goes through and he goes X on night, he blows away the field for free, and I lose. Nope. No. I don't want him to get the field spell so I can negate it. Catch Lancia. Thinking I should have negated the bonfire just because of how little spells he's using. If Detonator summons the two materials, activates effect, chain Dragon King to negate, he chains the detached material. Doesn't that get rid of all three materials? Because one, it negates the effect to detach. Then two, he has to detach one another one to protect. Okay, he didn't want to attack over Garuda. Is this something locking him into attacking with X disease? Oh, he wants to X Knight now, right? Yep, very fun. So yeah, I should have just negated Bonfire. Would have gotten Garuda back in my hand and stopped the detonator. Back in my day, X Knight was banned. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Not bashes. If I summon out Jackal King, I still gotta summon out Bashes anyway. That would be under, well, would be under 5 summons. I still will go forward here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go into 5 summons anyway. It's probably still best. Cool beans. I'm sure I can trigger all these guys. Need to do this so I can get enough counters to negate Nib. I already am under the Nibiru range, but... Oh, I use both of you. Okay. Yeah, so it should have been summoned at Endymion 0. Fine, I'll just do is it fine though? For 8 negates. Without peace, appreciate window. Toss out. We're gonna wait until he summons a monster, because he might just go SP Little Light. Yep, I figured. He might have another Super Poly as well. What would I use magic to remove these without Endymion? He's gonna fuse in both of them. Oh. He's gonna use Garura and Jackal. Biggest Poly. You would use one more spell. Or Material Apollo Pog, yeah, then double Super Poly. I need him to use one spell. Snap. Maybe I ought to wait. Okay. Double super poly, man.
Many coin tosses wins Master 1 in 2 hours guaranteed. Yep.
Doesn't matter. Going to the coin toss means guaranteed maxi every single time. Except for that Memento player who just had double super poly. Yep.
Oh, hang on.
No, you don't. Oh, this kid's got the field full of hand already, right?
Hit Ryzeal. That data. He wants to talent strip the talents, right? Okay. His internet looks like it's going. Would crash with an Goddess, but I want to get those arrows back. think that I can negate the quick play spell, can't I? You sure? I'm pretty sure Underworld Goddess can negate that. Hmm. Underworld is closed, my real seal friend. Nice. Take it. I need my counters. Is he out of gas yet? Guska? Oh, Duo Drive. You can check over Unedited Goddess. Or Endymion. Jackal King instead. Okay. Pretty good game. And now it's just clean up at this point. He's pulled his connection. If that wasn't a game, you know, Servant and Goddess can make Lina Pseudo Monster, then Lina, Servant, and Reflection can all make Apollo, and then pen someone out to Jack Kings again. You can save that. Pay it through every single pop. Yeah, Petalum looking broken. I think Konami should ban Electromite. I think so too. DC wins Vazu needs more support released ASAP. Nice.
As you can see, I didn't even use the magic show that I searched. So even if the Ash went through and I didn't draw a card by, you know, so it still bounces Institution and I'm good. Alice. Alright, I think my dog needs to go out again for some reason. Be right back, guys. Yeah, I made it back to some time. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. In the Imprim column, because she's probably going to leave the scale before I even get a chance to do another thing. Here's the thing, Firewall can dodge hand traps, which is really obnoxious. Duel Lockwood. These are the Mallows hands. You do anything outside? Yeah, he did. He actually went. It was 7:45. I can count as it being the time he went. Control is fair and balanced. It's necessary. I was gonna go. I thought, like, you think I could have gone Talents or first to take Apollo, but I had to. If I was gonna be able to do anything, Service without Cerberus, and then Talents take Apollo, and then Cerberus banish, link it to a card, jacking someone back out Cerberus. The only way I could actually do something. Otherwise, if I would have just taken first and Service someone out, I could really do anything. Floodgates? Hopefully it's just cached here. It's just probably gonna be... Oh goodness, it is Floodgates, but not the ones I like. And this is just D-Barrier Turbo, right? I can flip any chapter to my deck whenever I want. Yep, Hydrogen Mob is coughing baby moment. What? Pretty sure he's just going to flip Deep Barrier as well. Like legit, all he has to do is go full first strike, chain Lady Labyrinth, set Deep Barrier, and then Coup Clock discard for Deep Barrier. And I also can't use my Servant. I should have scaled Servant first, shouldn't I have? Yeah. I should have just scaled Servant first, and then I would have been able to keep her at least. But you know, he's just gonna chain to set Deep Barrier anyway, so it's not really a win of a game still. And we're only losing coin tosses. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, it's Dynamorphia. I saw that. That's Solemn Judgment or something. Solemn Judgment or Warning, but most likely Judgment. Use Judgment on this. Yep, there's the Judgment. Good. Defect. Defect.
Sophia. That funny life points number.
Fair enough.
I think that's about 2 or 3 floodgate duels in a row. And we lost the last like 7 coin tosses in a row. Double drafting again. We're back to our regularly scheduled Rising Mouse gameplay.
I don't know. I think win or lose, last one or not, there's no way I'm subjecting myself to this next season. Regardless of what happens, I will not continue this game at the start of next season. Master Duel can give me every single coin toss. I can get to Master 1 in the next 5 minutes, and I will quit next season, regardless of what happens. With something, anyway, I think I'm just gonna call it for good. Like, now, I think I'm not gonna continue this game again. I think we're just done for now. But like, for now, no, we're done for good. It's the same guy, by the way. Yeah. Yep, okay. Well, this is it. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow or Sunday or again. Was 2 weeks away and then went all the way back to Master 5. For people here, still here, this is it. I'm not gonna play this game again. And this is a final anomaly. I won't be playing it in a month later. I'm back. This game is not worth the time. And going all the way back to Master 5, spending 30 hours in Master 4 just to go back to Master 5, I'm done. I'm just done. The game is not worth it. The game is intentionally trying to make you spend all your money on it. And every single game is maxi going first, even when they shouldn't. I'm not playing this game again. I appreciate everyone for being here in the community we built, but I don't think I'm going live for a long time. So, yeah, we're done. If you have the management of this game, yeah, I manifest fans now. Going the best games. Answai Sama, you caught us just as we're about to go offline for good. Yeah, well, this game is it's unplayable anymore. You just there's no reason to play it anymore. You play it just to ruin your day. Like, if your day is having you too good of a day, you can do this to make sure that you're upset. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not streaming Saturday. I won't be streaming next month or the month after. I'm done with this. I have so much better stuff to do with my time. And going all the way back to Master 5, there's no reason anymore. I'll still upload the VODs to YouTube, and then I'll probably just go silent from then. Paper players, this is so relatable. Yeah. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. I better go play BS games. Yep. Me with Apex. Yep. Anyway, yeah, we're not live tomorrow. We're not live the next day. I'm not going to be streaming again. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. We had 51 people watching for me to have a mental breakdown, but yeah. It was a good run. We've had 2 years of this stuff. Take a breather, my guy. Yeah, it's gonna be more than a breather. I don't want to play this game again. I haven't had fun with this game ever since Labyrinth and Runic showed up. And then 10-pie format showing up made you realize how the fact that the games isn't actually real. The algorithm isn't real, and you know that the game is just against you. They just want you to, buy the newer decks. And yeah, I'm quitting for now. For good at this point. You got me into Endymion. Thanks for playing. Appreciate you, Dwayne. But this game is just it's dead to me now. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. It's not natural, it's fabricated. I agree. You guys have a great night and the rest of your life. Peace out.